I'm Lentswe. I'm traveling through Africa to learn more about its cultures through food to make me a better chef. In this episode, I get to explore the beautiful Cape winelands. My first stop is Thandi Wines, one of the only black-owned wine farms in the country. I'll also learn why Stellenbosch is a wine capital of Africa. This is really special for me. I get to go back to my chef college and speak to my old mentor who teaches me a new trick or two. Then I take all those lessons back to my home where I'll be making salmon bruschetta, homemade herb bread, and a seafood soup, all inspired by the beautiful Cape winelands. This is Africa on a Plate. I've just arrived at Thandi Wines, South Africa's first agricultural black economic empowerment project. These guys really have a great story and some great tasting wine. Let me go check it out.
Thandi Wines is, in essence, is a very strong social upliftment business. You know, it started in '95, 1 year after democracy, and it was the first of its kind. It was the first black economic empowerment project in the agricultural sector. Today, there are 3 farms linked to the Thandi project. So we talk about 250 families that are the beneficiaries of this project. We found that maybe Fairtrade was the platform to spread a message, you know, that we're trying in terms of our social upliftment and responsibility towards the people. That's the message, you know, and Fairtrade was the answer.
It makes me really proud to learn that Thandi Wines is the world's first free trade wine, and it comes from my country, South Africa.
I think in the beginning, when the money started to roll in, the first thing they had to do was really just to lay the platform of education. Right. Because 60% of the people in the Thandi community has never been to proper schooling. So there was a high level of illiteracy amongst the community. So we started to fund the creches. There are 3 creches within the Thandi group where we fund the school fees, you know, the stationery, transport, all of this to make it easy, you know, and because the education is the key to unlock real wealth, you know, people need to be empowered in terms of their knowledge and their skill.
Om te dink waar ons vanaf kom, sal ons nooit so 'n voorreg gekry het wat ons nou het in so projekte is. En dit sal seker later in die jare sal dit seker 'n goeie ding is vir ons kinders ook vorentoe. Om vir ons kinders 'n betere toekoms te gee vorentoe. So jy kan sien, daar is 'n verandering in die land en so.
Ons gee aan al die kinders nou daai geleentheid om hulle te uplig. As ek bly trots op dit wat Thandi doen aan ons.
The owners of Thandi Wine hired expert winemaker Anton.
I'm the winemaker for Thandi Wines, and I've been with Thandi for the past 10 years. We're in the Stellenbosch region for Thandi Wines, so we are privileged enough to be in a very good region for making wine. And we pride ourselves in making really nice, drinkable wines for Thandi. And over the years, we've really perfected the recipe basically. I would say the main varieties are Shiraz and Cabernet, and then on the white, Sauvignon Blanc and Chardonnay for Thandi. So basically the process is the picking, then we take it to the destemming process, then we take it to a separator where we separate the skins from the juice and stems, and then we go into these tanks over here, which we basically do the primary fermentation. We'll leave it in the primary fermentation tanks for about 3 weeks, and after that we'll keep it on the wine lees for another 3 to 6 weeks.
I can recommend to you also very nice Chardonnay Chenin Blanc.
Yes.
It's a blend of 60% Chardonnay and 40% Chenin. Unwooded, real nice, good fruit in the wine.
The sweetness of the Chardonnay and the Chenin mixed together will go very, very well with my salmon bruschetta. So yeah, I'll definitely take at least about 3 bowls of that.
Thank you very much for your support.
Thank you so much, Vernon.
Have a lovely meal.
Okay. I've had an incredible day, an inspiring day here at Thandi Wines. Meeting up with Vernon, chatting with the farm workers. I mean, where in the world do you see farm workers owning their actual farm? These guys have got it right. My next stop, I'm going to learn why Stellenbosch is the wine capital of Africa.